Do not leave yet. I know you are tired. I see you quietly calculating numbers in your head late at night. I feel the heavy weight pressing down on your chest when you think about the years ahead. You are carrying a silent burden, a fear that you are running out of time and running out of resources. Hear my voice right now. This is not an accident. I brought you here because I see the exhaustion in your eyes. I see how hard you have worked your entire life. You gave your youth. You gave your strength. You played by the rules of this world. You woke up early. You drove through traffic. You sacrificed your own rest to provide for your family. And now you look at the horizon, and instead of peace, you only see a storm. I see how hard you chased the promises of this society. You believed that if you worked 50 or 60 hours a week, you would eventually find rest. You paid your taxes. You saved what you could. You followed the rules of the dream they sold you. But now that dream feels fragile. You see the news talking about a broken social security system. You hear the experts talking about recessions and housing crises. You watch the cost of groceries double, and you wonder how a fixed income will ever be enough. The anxiety wakes you up at 3 in the morning. You stare at the ceiling and try to calculate how many years your money will last. It is a lonely arithmetic. It is a cold and terrifying math that leaves your heart pounding in the dark. You feel completely isolated in this struggle. You look at the rising prices. You look at the cost of living going up every single day. You look at your retirement accounts, your 401k, your savings. You realize that the math does not make sense anymore. The world tells you that you need a certain amount of wealth to be safe. The world tells you that your later years are only valuable if your bank account is full. And because of this, you feel like you are falling behind. You feel like a failure, even though you gave everything you had. I know the secret fears you do not tell anyone. I know you worry about medical bills. I know you are terrified of becoming a burden to your children. You see them struggling with their own busy lives, and you do not want to add weight to their shoulders. You look around your quiet house, and you wonder who will take care of you when your body slows down. You wonder if society will just forget about you. You wonder if you will be left alone to face the cold reality of an economy that has no mercy for the elderly. My beloved child, listen to me very carefully. Take a deep breath and let my words wash over your weary soul. The world has lied to you. The system of this earth operates on fear and scarcity. It measures your worth by your productivity and your financial portfolio. But you are not a citizen of this world alone. You belong to my kingdom, and heaven does not experience inflation. Heaven does not have a stock market crash. My economy is built on grace and endless provision. Why do you let the news and the financial reports dictate your peace? Have I not been the one feeding you until this very moment? Think back to all the years of your life. Think about the days when you had nothing. Think about the seasons when you did not know how you would pay the rent or put food on the table. Who made a way for you? I did. I was the one who opened doors that were sealed shut. I was the one who provided unexpected blessings. I have carried you from the moment you took your first breath. Do you truly believe I would abandon you now? Do you think I would sustain you through your 20s and your 30s and your 40s, only to let you drown in your later years? That is not who I am. I am the same God yesterday, today, and forever. The hairs on your head are numbered. Even as they turn gray and white, they are beautiful to me. I designed every season of your life. The world discards people when they age. The world tells you that your best days are behind you. But in my kingdom, your later years are meant to be a season of profound wisdom and spiritual harvest. You are not a burden. You are a pillar of light. Your prayers hold power. Your presence brings comfort. But you cannot step into this beautiful season if you are paralyzed by financial anxiety. You cannot enjoy the present moment if your mind is constantly living in a terrifying future that has not even happened yet. The enemy wants you to spend your final chapters in a state of panic. He wants you to doubt my goodness. He wants you to look at your bank statement instead of looking at my promises. Do not let him steal your joy. I am commanding you to release this anxiety. It is too heavy for you. You were never meant to carry the weight of tomorrow. Let me be your provider. Let me be your guarantor. When the world says there is not enough, I say, I am more than enough. You might not see the path forward right now, but you do not need to see the whole staircase to take the next step. You only need to hold my hand. I will provide the manna for each day. I will make sure you have a roof over your head. I will make sure you are clothed and fed, and more importantly, I will make sure you are loved and surrounded by my divine presence. You are stressing over earthly numbers, but I hold the keys to the universe. I can multiply your resources in ways you cannot even comprehend. I can send people into your life to bless you. I can protect your health so you do not have to spend all your savings on doctors. I can give you a supernatural peace that surpasses all human understanding. A peace that makes you sleep soundly through the night, even when the economy is crashing outside your window. But to receive this peace, you have to let go of your own understanding. You have to surrender the calculator in your mind. You are holding on to a heavy backpack filled with medical bills and tax papers and retirement worries. I am asking you to drop it at my feet. Tonight, I am going to reveal a specific promise to you. A reserve I have kept hidden just for this exact moment in your life. It is a promise so powerful that no economic collapse can touch it. If you stay with me for just a few more minutes, I will show you the exact words I spoke thousands of years ago about your gray hairs and your older years. What I am about to tell you will completely shatter your fear of the future and give you the deepest sleep you have had in decades. Listen closely to what I am about to tell you. Thousands of years ago, I spoke a powerful promise through the prophet Isaiah in chapter 46, verse 4. These words were recorded specifically for this very moment in your life. I said, even to your old age and gray hairs, I am He. I am He who will sustain you. I have made you, and I will carry you. I will sustain you, and I will rescue you. Let those words sink deep into your spirit right now. Do you hear the magnitude of that divine guarantee? I did not say I will sustain you until you turn 65. I did not say I will carry you as long as the economy is strong or the housing market is stable. I said, even to your gray hairs, I am the one who holds you. I made you. I will carry you. I will rescue you. The world tells you that getting older is a time of decline and irrelevance. Society makes you feel like you lose your value when you stop working a traditional job. But in my kingdom, there is no such thing as retirement. There is only a beautiful transition. You are transitioning into a season of immense spiritual authority and deep purpose. You have lived through violent storms. You have survived heartbreaks. You have gathered a lifetime of wisdom that the younger generation desperately needs. Do you really think I would let you lack resources when your true mission is just beginning? Your value is not tied to a paycheck. Your security is not anchored in a government program that could fail tomorrow. Your future is anchored securely in the Creator of the universe. I know you worry about the price of medicine going up. I know you worry about the roof leaking and not having the funds to fix it. I know you worry about inflation eating away the small savings you worked so hard to build. I see every single tear you have quietly wiped away when no one was looking. But I am stepping into your situation right now. I am turning the tide of your anxiety. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. The gold and the silver belong to me. Why do you think a shift in the stock market can limit my ability to bless you? You are a child of the highest king. Your inheritance is not determined by human economics. Why do you place more trust in a fragile earthly bank than you do in your heavenly Father? Can you feel the gentle conviction in that question? I am asking you to shift your gaze tonight. Stop staring at the mountains of bills and the terrifying predictions on the evening news. Start looking at my track record in your life. Have I ever left you to starve? Have I ever abandoned you in the wilderness? When you look back at your journey, you will see a long trail of miracles. You will see moments where provision appeared exactly when it was needed. You will see doors that opened when every logical mind said it was completely impossible. I performed those miracles then, and I am fully capable of performing them now. I want you to intentionally renew your mind right now. The world has programmed you to confess fear over your finances, but I am inviting you to confess my truth. I want you to speak these words over your own life. Let them resonate in your heart as a divine shield against poverty and anxiety. Speak this with me in your heart. I am not defined by my bank account. My worth is established in heaven. My future is completely secured in the economy of God. I release my financial anxiety into the hands of my Father. I will not fear the days ahead, because my shepherd walks before me. Even in my older years, I will bear fruit and be sustained. I lack nothing in this season, because heaven is my endless source. I refuse to carry the burden of tomorrow. I trust the one who holds my gray hairs and my golden years. I am deeply loved, and fiercely protected. My mind is a fortress of heavenly peace. Do you feel the atmosphere shifting in your room right now? That is the heavy yoke of financial terror breaking off your shoulders. I am taking that invisible backpack off you, the one filled with medical worries and inflation fears, and the dread of being a burden to your family. Drop it at the foot of the cross. Leave it there. Do not pick it back up when you wake up tomorrow. I am the absolute guarantor of your future. I will provide the caretakers you need when the time comes. I will stretch your resources supernaturally. I will bring a profound peace to your home that earthly money could never buy. If your spirit is absorbing this deep truth right now, I want you to seal this promise. Type Amen in the comments to declare that you are stepping out of financial fear and into heavenly trust. Do not keep this freedom to yourself. Share this message with a friend or a family member who is also losing sleep over their future. Let them know that heaven has not forgotten them either. Now I want you to prepare your weary heart for rest. Close your eyes and let the warmth of my presence fill your room. I am standing beside you right now. I am placing my hand of peace over your racing mind. Father, I pray for this beloved child listening to my voice. I ask you to completely wash away the stress of the economy and the fear of getting older. Surround their home with your protective angels tonight. Provide a supernatural shield over their health and their finances. Give them a deep and dreamless sleep. Let them wake up tomorrow with a renewed sense of purpose and a profound joy that defies all earthly logic. They are safe. They are loved. They are fully sustained. Rest now, my child. Tomorrow is already handled.